The stakes get higher, so what's at stake here in event number 5?
Inez at this point has put herself in the driver's seat. She's moved from 7th to 4th to 2nd. She's now sitting in 1st place, leaving slightly ahead of Olga. However, Olga beat her in this event last year. But the real story here is we have four people that are in contention for that last spot on the podium.
Yeah, that 3rd place race is going to be a lot of fun to watch play out here.
We have Andrea sitting in 3rd place right now. We have 3 women hot on her heels. We have Angelica, Jardine, Hannah, Lindsay, and Lucy Underdown all within striking distance of the podium in this event. And we have Lucy. Last year she came in, she won this event. She took 1st place in this event. So it'll be interesting to see how conditioning plays out in the power drive.
Absolutely. Power drive, this event, slightly different to what we had last year. There's no carrying element. Last year we had a Husafel carry. This time, it's the power drive, pushed 30 feet into the pull. They're pulling a sled, Big Bob. That sled is going to weigh 560 pounds, needs to be pulled 40 feet.
And the power drive and the sled are also a little bit heavier than last year. So that's really going to tax their back, their grip. It's going to really tax their overall.
You pointed out to me off camera that only 3 athletes finished this last year. That's how brutal an event this one is.
Yeah.
Power drive
fun to watch.
Is presented by Tier. It is the 5th of 6 total events, as tonight we are crowning champions for the strong men and the strong women. Athletes will be going 2 at a time. You can see the weights on the implements on the bottom left-hand part of your screen.
And this power drive last year, it kind of favored the taller athletes. They were able to get up top, over the top of it, and they were really able to drive and push.
Yeah, it's going to be important to really get it moving quickly. It's filled with sand, so it kind of almost stops every time it goes around. You can't gain any momentum like you could with a truck with wheels or something like that.
Right, you just have to keep pushing. It is going to stop, but you have to keep your momentum moving forward.
The first 2 athletes out will be Rebecca Roberts and Sam Bello.
And they both did fantastic on this power drive last year.
Roberts has not had the competition I think that she's wanted. She's in 10th place overall. Best finish was a 7th place in event number 2. That was the Viking press.
This is an event that Rebecca could pick up some points, though. She's built well for this type of event. She's the tallest athlete in the lineup.
Yeah, she's so tall she can just reach right over the top of that and just keep it moving.
And also you get the long pulls when it comes to pulling Big Bob on the way back.
Sam Bellovo's got back-to-back 6th place finishes coming into this event.
Just making sure they get chalk on the hands. The rope can be quite slippy, can't it? You don't want to have any moisture on your hands. You want to be grabbed in nice and tight, ready to hold on, because the grip will fatigue. The forearms pump up. Then you see these guys, sometimes they start wrapping the rope around their arms. It really does tax the whole body in such a unique way.
Well, and it's tough too because this is on turf. So again, there's nothing that's going to keep rolling. Every single time they pull, they're going to have to move that thing from a dead stop again. So that does tax the grip a lot more.
That pushes 30 feet down, and then it's a 40-foot pull. 90 seconds in which to complete the event.
Ten seconds. Stand by.
Sam wants the crowd behind her. And here we go.
Oh, you can see it's a little heavier than last year. They're struggling a little bit more.
Definitely having to work hard.
Yeah, they're working hard.
I think Rebecca's just ahead right now by a fraction. This is really going to take it out of their legs.
Roberts is going to be the first one done, but not by much, as she and Bellovo will move to the Big Bob pole next after they get into that box of red tape.
Sam really slowing down towards the end here. Rebecca keeps it moving, and she gets the down signal. Does she? There she does. She can move on.
She's in. And this is what the fatigue in the legs is going to play a part here as well on that arm-over-arm pull.
Yeah.
A Big Bob.
So Rebecca's not even using her legs right now. Look at her, all arms.
Weighs 560 pounds. That's 254 kilos. And And this is an implement that has been modified for this event. This thing first showed up back in 2012 at the CrossFit Games. There were handles on it, and 6 people pushed it.
Not for our strong women.
Yeah.
Rebecca is closing in on that finish line. She's got 20 seconds to get this done. She's very close to that red line now.
15 seconds remain before we hit the time cap. Roberts is almost there. She's got about a sled length left.
And you see Sam over here on the right. She's really wrapping that rope around her arms because her grip is going.
One thing I love about Sam Bello is she fights to the end. She never, ever gives up. Keeps battling.
Oh, that was a great effort. Look at that.
So let's remember, Rebecca did well at this last year. I think actually Rebecca also finished last year in the slowest time. Well, but only 4 athletes finished. So Rebecca finishes in 1:18. That is the time to beat.
So Rebecca Roberts was the first woman done with that power drive push, and then was able to get the sled across the finish.
They have to make sure that that goes in that red square, and then it's crossed the line with the sled. Big bob.
.118 unofficially for Rebecca Roberts.
That is all pull right there. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, this is how many people it takes to reset that thing. Like these implements are not light.
No, 600 pounds is not light.
Thanks for clarifying that,
you forget that when you watch one person move it as well as they move it. I mean, you do. It's like
6 people to bring it back.
I reckon we get Sean to go down there and try it.
I'm not going to budge that thing.
I want to see it. I believe in you.
Wind up with a nice case of knee surgery.
Yeah, really, really is a very heavy, brutal event. But we have a finisher, and the other women will be watching backstage, seeing Rebecca's time and thinking that is what I need to be.
See the chalk handprints on the power drive. As Mel Peacock and Jennifer Lyle will be out next.
It'll be interesting to see how Jennifer does on this event, being as she's such a strong deadlifter, strong back, strong legs. She's one of our shorter athletes, but I think with that power that she has from that deadlift,
got the power for sure.
It'll be interesting to see how she does here. So strong.
Mel Peacock comes in 8th place overall, 17 points. Jennifer Lyle is a 1.5 points ahead of her in 7th.
And Jennifer is the only athlete that has not seen this event in this field, because everybody else was here last year except for her.
Lyle's best finish was a tie for 2nd in the opening event of the competition, that wagon wheel axle deadlift.
That was incredible. That was so fun to watch for her.
Yeah, that was great.
See how focused she is.
Means a lot to these athletes. This is a huge, huge competition, and there's still so much to fight for.
And Lyle also made her debut at the Arnold Classic earlier this year. She took 7th in that event.
Yeah, she came out on the deadlift there and pulled that big deadlift, and I said, oh my gosh, look who's here.
This is Melissa Peacock's 2nd appearance at the Rogue Invitational. Last year she took 6th place. Got to score some points in order to match that here in 2025.
Stand by.
Needs a big performance here.
Peacock off to a decent start, going with a 2-hand push.
2-hand shunting technique started to work now for Melissa Peacock. Jennifer,
She's doing that
more
single,
steady.
Yep, single arm push steady.
Look
over
how
there, keep moving.
aggressively that Melissa is attacking this, and she's just up at, what is
Just
that?
slightly ahead of
2 feet
Jennifer.
from the marker now.
Has to get into that red box.
So much effort gone into this power drive.
And it wants
Lyle's
to roll
lost
back on
a
you
shoe.
every time.
Jennifer Lyle's got 1 shoe on.
She's having to push more off that foot that's still got the shoe
Oh,
on.
this is tough.
Melissa is so close to that box now.
Keep pushing.
Jennifer getting
Drive,
close
drive.
as well.
This is where they're their back and their legs
It
are
almost
just
just
on
rocks
fire.
back every time she pushes it, and it
She's
comes
in.
back on her.
She's in.
So the reason it does that is there's sand in that tumbler that just settles at the bottom, so you have to over push it in order as it rolls back
Keeps
on
rolling
you.
back on you, exactly.
Saw in that middle phase where Melissa got into a nice rhythm, but her legs just started fatiguing, and then towards the end, it got harder
down.
and harder.
Yeah.
You can see the white tape on the front of that sled. That's what they have to get past the red line in order for them to finish the event. So that white tape has to get over the red line.
So Rebecca's
Jennifer Lyle
time-
just finished her push.
Rebecca's time has come and gone. She will maintain first place after the first 2 heats.
And that's going to do it. And they will measure for Mel Peacock.
I think Sam Bellevue will hold on to second as well.
You could really see on that event how tough that push was. Heavier
Extremely.
than last year.
Extremely tough.
They started out pretty good, and then as the further they got, it just got heavier and heavier. It kept rolling back, and you could really see the fatigue setting in.
Yeah, this is where Jennifer Lyle lost her shoe and then just kicked out of it. And at that point, it becomes even more difficult.
So she had to keep that shoe as the back foot then.
Yeah, that's adapting on the fly.
Yeah.
You have to adapt to what happens in the event. Yeah, that's tough over there.
And Mel Peacock was able to get to the big bob pole.
And you can see here, she's got her arm wrapped. And she's dead. Oh, man.
560 pounds, 254 kilos on that sled.
And this is really a test of your strength endurance. How far and how hard can you push till your body literally just gives out?
And not even just on this event. You've already got the accumulative fatigue from the previous events.
Right.
They are feeling it now at this point in the competition.
3 heats are left, and Lucy Underdown is going to be out with Hannah Lindsay.
And as you mentioned earlier, Lucy Underdown was actually the winner of this event last year, so
Yes,
she
she
must
won.
be looking forward to it.
Yeah, she won by a pretty good margin last year on this event.
6th place overall, and she already has an event win under her belt. She took the opening event, the axle deadlift, with those wagon wheels, and only needed 2 of her 3 lifts to do it.
Yeah.
It's Hannah Lindsay, who is in 5th place with 23.5 points. One of the women who's fighting for that final spot on the podium. She's 4 points back of Andrea Thompson.
And I think Hannah's our most intense athlete out here.
I think she's the most intense person in the building right now. Yeah. Hannah Lindsay is what smelling salts sniff when they want to wake up.
And the swamp monster.
Always fun to watch her compete out here.
Yeah, she's fun.
So 30 feet with the power drive, 40 feet with the sled.
1:18 is the time to beat from Rebecca Roberts.
Stand by.
Hannah looking nice and steady. She's got a good rhythm. She's not allowing that power drive to rock back. Coming up to the halfway point.
Look how fast her hands are
very,
moving.
very close.
Solidly moving over there. And she is not, you're right, she's not letting that thing roll
She's
back
just
on her at
managing
all.
to keep it moving,
driving.
nice and steady. Both very close, actually.
Yeah, Lucy's
on
caught up.
Lucy actually might be a little bit ahead, about maybe half of a tumbler ahead of Lindsay.
Putting those big, strong legs to work. And once she gets past this, it's that back power that makes her so good at the arm over arm.
She's in.
And now Underdown to the pull.
She's on for a good time.
40 feet, 560 pounds, 254 kilos on Big Bob, as Lindsay has just finally gotten things sorted on her push. And she'll join Underdown on the Big Bob pull here. 30 seconds remain. That white tape at the front of the sled has got to get over the red line.
And this is where you can see Lucy's back strength. Her
Big,
long pull. She's got that
pull.
long
It's going to be close.
Yeah, 118 is the time to beat. Lucy is
She's
close.
close.
About half a
She's
sled
so
length
close.
away.
She's one more pull. One more. There she goes.
And that's going to be
very
really
Hannah's
close
still
between
working over
her
on
and
that
Roberts.
side over there.
Lindsay's got 8 seconds to go. 1:19.80 seconds, so Underdown's going to be 2nd place behind Rebecca Roberts.
That was a good heat.
That was really
That
good.
was really good. And they're both, again, dying.
I think I remember this from last year. Everyone was lying on the floor after
their
this
lungs.
one.
They left their lungs back on the turf. Yeah.
Anna Lindsay, Lucy.
I mean, that's just
Underdown.
redlining for 90 seconds straight.
Yeah.
But these aren't like the CrossFit athletes. These are big, powerful athletes, huge
These are drag
muscles.
racers.
Those huge muscles fill up with lactic acid very, very quickly. They burn through that oxygen, and they are feeling it.
Yes, I mean, Strongwoman, we train for power, right? We're not training for long distance endurance. And Lucy's just got such that long reach. Look at her. Every pull is just long. Yeah, she did great here. Fantastic result for her. And like we said, we're fighting for third place, and Lucy, she just did a good job of moving herself up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a fantastic result for her. Look at that drive and that pull. And she didn't have to wrap her arm at all.
No, the grip strength
Yeah, the grip
maintained
strength
all
was
the way
great.
through.
Yeah.
Same with Rebecca.
Lucy Underdown is one of the athletes who's in contention for that third and final spot on the podium. She's 5.5 points back of Andrea Thompson, so that's a solid result for Lucy Underdown to keep the pressure on Thompson here. As Angelica Jardine is talking things over with Magnus for Magnuson. She'll be out there with Andrea Thompson. Second to last heat here is Lashuk, and Carrasquillo will be up to close things out.
And
After this.
fun fact, Angelica used to play tackle football.
Yes.
So this will be a very good, this will be reminiscent of her old sport.
I think both these athletes actually came from CrossFit as well.
They did. Yeah, that is another fun fact. There we go.
Oh,
Wow.
Jardine is just
Good drive,
assaulting
good drive.
that thing.
Oh, yeah. Look at Angelica.
That is
She's just
ridiculous.
moving on that thing.
Thompson is moving it well.
Look how she uses the arms, then
Look at her.
drives through the hips.
Arm to chest, arm to chest. Look at her.
Wow,
She's getting her
just
chest on
motoring
that
through
thing.
this.
That is the first time I think I've seen anybody employ that
Nope.
technique, and it is paying off for Angelica
Keep
Jardine.
going,
Just one
keep
more
going.
push to
There
get it
she
into that
goes.
red
Wow.
circle. And
That
now
was
on
so-
the
so
she's got
so
more than
good.
a minute to go here.
And Andrea's still working over there. She's getting close.
And Jardine is in fourth place overall. She's 3.5 points back at Thompson. So Jardine is doing
Jardine-
herself a favor here to get onto the podium.
She knows what's on the line at this point. Look at her.
Yeah. That was so
Big-
quick. If she can just keep this pace, she's
on
got
pace.
a great chance of taking the lead.
Yeah,
No one
Thompson's
was
got it.
even close to that speed with the power drive.
No, it was like hand, chest, hand, chest. Yeah, that was, wow, that was
Interesting
impressive.
technique, but a very
It worked.
effective one.
It kept it from rolling back on her. She's got her arm wrapped now.
30 seconds to
She's
go,
fighting
and
right
Thompson is onto the pull, and she's trying to do some damage control here, trying to hold off Angelica Jardine for third place overall in the standings, only 3.5 points up.
Now, as fast as Angelica was on the power drive, she is struggling with Big Bob. The time of Lucy and Rebecca has come and gone. She's trying to
she's
dig
so
deep
close.
and make sure she can finish this event. Andrea Thompson is closing the gap.
That white tape's got to get over the red line for
One more
Jardine.
pull should
One
do it
more
for
pull.
Jardine.
And she's in inside the time cap. That's big for Jardine.
That's good points for her.
I think
she's
she got
in.
it inside the time cap.
Yeah.
They're going to probably look at that score again.
Love to see a replay of the power drive for
Again,
Angelica.
Left her lungs.
I was so impressed with that technique, the way she kind of went around the side, drove hard with the arms and legs, and then thrusted the hips and chest
and then
in.
just kept moving.
Look at this.
Yeah, where most athletes have been going with the alternating hands, trying to keep that fast, she just
Look
decided
here,
to
drive through, hits
use her
through.
whole body here, and it worked.
Look how much, I mean,
Wow.
she was so much faster than anyone else. Attacking it twice
Wow.
with each push.
So much more impressive on this replay. Yeah, just like in football. That's where her tackle football
That
background
is
comes into play
definitely
right there.
paying dividend there.
Look at her. Wow. That was impressive.
But as you
strength and
mentioned,
power.
Laz, this is where things slowed down a little bit. As impressive as her effort was on the push, the pull wasn't as efficient.
No. Still, she's one of 3 to finish so far.
The time came up as hitting the cap, but it was, at least from our vantage point, looked like she got that white tape over the red line just inside the 90-second mark.
With only 2 athletes to go.
Inez Carrasquillo and Olga Lashuk will be up next. Carrasquillo, our current leader and defending champion. She has 32 points. She's 1.5 points up on Lashuk.
Kristen, in this situation, who feels the most pressure? The leader or the chaser?
The leader, for sure. She has to maintain that lead. That is a tough place to be, especially when you know last year this woman over here, she beat you in this event.
Yeah. They were close though, weren't they?
Very, very close. I think with a second apart, it was very close.
Stand by.
There's a lot on the line for this. There's a big prize purse, the title of Rogue Invitational champion.
Inez is
Well, now
attacking
both of
this
these
well.
women must have been watching
Both.
Angelica Jardine, because they are going with the same technique, and it is working.
Inez is ahead. She gets over the 15-foot mark, closing in on the 30. Olga's not
they're
too
close.
far
She's right
behind,
there.
though. They've got to make sure they get it across that red line.
They're both using that same technique, that push and jump. Oh, they're both almost in.
Carrasquillo now has it solidly in
Inez
the
is
box. Lashuk is done as well.
Both are done.
Carrasquillo to the pull, and Lashuk.
Let's go, Olga. Inez is on. Yep, long pull. Look at her.
Inez has got herself a good lead. Can she maintain this? These two really don't need to worry too much about Rebecca and Lucy's time. It's about beating each other. And so far, Inez doing exactly what she needs to do, staying ahead of her main contender.
She's about a sled length ahead of Lashuk on the pull here.
And Lashuk is having to go to the wrapping the rope around the arm, whereas Inez is still holding out with grip strength.
And Carrasquillo's got a chance to win the whole event.
She's gonna take
She's
the
got
win.
it across.
There
One
she is. She's
pull,
across.
and Inez Carrasquillo is going to pick up her third win of the 2025 Rogue Invitational. 1:11.42 seconds.
And Olga needs this finish. She's so
Olga's-
close. She's got to get over this line. There we go.
Does
And
get
that's
the
big
finish.
for Lashuk.
But both Rebecca Roberts and Lucy Underdown's time were ahead of Olga.
Olga's.
That was massive
That was
for the
huge.
champion.
Now,
Inez,
Carrasquillo
that
is
was
going to
big
have
wins.
a death grip on that top spot on the overall leaderboard, giving herself some breathing room heading into Mons Meg later this evening. Third event win. And she lost a shoe as well, I think. She did, kicked out of her right
there
shoe,
it is.
and still managed to get that thing over the finish.
She didn't let that slow her down.
No.
And you can see in the arm over arm, Inez never had to wrap her arm. Her grip stayed for this whole pull. Where
Yes.
Olga had to start wrapping her arm to really hang on to that rope.
The top three on this event all managed to hold out grip strength.
They did, yeah.
What a time there. Very, very good performance from the champion.
Well, Inez knew what she had to do, and she did it.
Well,
She
Inez
absolutely did it.
Carrasquillo has her 6th career event win here at the Rogue Invitational, and she is with Kiki Dixon.